Anyways, hello my beautiful blue babes. Welcome back to my channel, guys. As you guys can see from the title, we are going to be doing kind of a studio tour update because I have changed a few little things within my little space that I'm going to show you guys. But I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this now because I know I'm gonna have to do it when I go to school, so that'll be fun. But I do want to say that I know I mentioned art show the last video, and I actually am not doing it anymore because they did move the date and the venue, and it's just gonna be too close to when I would be like going to school, moving away. So I decided not to do it. One, because it's like I said, it's the date's really close to when I would leave. And two, I've heard mixed reviews about this show, and I do want to do it eventually, but I'd rather not risk spending all this time and money so close to when I'm going to school, because I know for all you college people out there, it's not cheap, and I'd just rather not risk that right now. But hopefully, I know they have them like all over the country, so maybe I'll do one down in Atlanta if they have one, kind of when I get like settled in and stuff. But yeah, so sorry about, advertising it the last video, and I'm not doing it anymore. But yeah, I appreciate anybody who was going to buy tickets. I know nobody did yet, so that's good. But yeah, so just discard that. I'll probably take the link out when I edit this video. But as I said, the title, we're going to be doing a updated studio tour. One reason I decided to film this video though is because, well, my studio is a pretty big mess at the moment, and I know, like, I think I mentioned this, but I teach, or I tutor, whatever you want to call it, with certain kids, and I'm always going in and out of the studio. I'm the one who gets the art supply. I get supplies for myself, so this is kind of where I store it. And it's just like, I'm a busy person, so when I'm going in and out grabbing stuff, kind of leaving the things that I had real quick and switching it like day to day, and then trying to move stuff around for me to paint, everything just gets really messy, and it's hard to keep up with it. I'm not even gonna like lie and say I have some perfect little studio that's always so cute. It's not. It's always honestly a mess, as you guys can see. Like I said, I'm not even gonna hide it. It's pretty bad at the moment. So I thought this would be fun because, well, one, I'm gonna clean up before I show you guys. So I mean, for you it's gonna be like a split second. For me, it's gonna be probably a couple hours, honestly, because I just want to make sure everything's in its spot. But afterwards, when everything's away, I'll make sure to show you guys kind of where I moved certain things. I'll have to like go back in my last video and see like what major changes there are. I know there's some over here in this little area. I know it already looks different from the thumbnail of the other video, but yeah, so that's what this video is about today. Sorry again for the long intro, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. I won't make it as long as the last one. It won't be like in full detail, just like a quick update. So yeah, thank you guys for clicking on the video, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, as you guys can see, I'm finally done cleaning the room, and now I can finally show you some of it. And yes, I did change my hair. I know the intro, I have like completely different hair, but I decided to try something different since summer's ending soon. But yeah, so I don't think much has changed since the last time I showed you, but I figured I'd just kind of do an update in case things have. I personally like don't remember what has, but you guys can always go back and look at the other video and see what has changed. So we're just gonna get right into it because I don't want it to be too long. So I think I started over there last time, so I'm going to start over here. But real quick, if most of you guys don't know, I actually don't have like the entire room to myself. We have the iron board in here where my parents usually get ready in the morning, and then this closet, it's full of like sheets and just like prom dresses and stuff we don't wear that often. But in this corner, I'll give you like an overview of the room. So when you walk in, the door's right here, and clothes are hanging up as you guys can see. But when you walk in, this is what you see. And then you move this way. That's like all my stuff. And that is the main source of light right there. There's that lamp that's white light, which is nice at nighttime. But this, I usually lift that curtain up and get a ton more light throughout the day. But here is like my main sketchbooks and papers. Sorry, I think it's kind of blurry. Trying to clear that up a little bit. There you go. So this is like most of my main sketchbooks and papers. This sketchbook down here I still need to finish and do like a tour. I'm finishing this one up, this little yellow one. You guys have seen that on my Instagram a lot. And then in this drawer, this is just like a white container I have that with 3 drawers. This here, before I go into the drawers, this here are just things I use to dry stuff sometimes. This is a mini little table, and there's just more boards here that I use at some point. I have my trash can here. I have this, like, I like duct tape this thing here for my phone, but this is a tripod. I have another tripod here, and then this like wooden thing that I haven't finished. And then on the floor I have this this magazine that has a ton of, it's just like really minimalistic type looking, and I just use it for inspiration as far as colors. So yeah, that's what's on the outside. And then over here, I just have a few bags that I use when I go teach that I carry stuff in, and I try to empty it out and leave it over there so I can put my stuff back throughout the day. But I'm going to move this real quick. So I know I said I was going to start using jars, but I only had so many that I did go back to my old bad habits of using plastic cups. But I do want to get smaller jars because those are just too large to mix a small amount of paint. So I do want to get smaller ones that I can mix stuff in. But in here, it's kind of messy now, but I just keep like tape. I have my main water jar. I have these other jars that I use sometimes. And then I have my gold leaf in here, just some shells, rocks, things I add to canvases sometimes. And that one just doesn't close all the way because this, as you guys can see, it's like leaning in. So that's that. And here I have watercolor paints. These are, I think these are the tubed watercolor paints. Sorry guys, I'm not sure why my camera's like not focusing at all. Let me open this, maybe it'll help. Some more light in here. That helped a lot, I think. Okay, so yeah, this is like their, I think these are the tubed watercolors. Yeah, these are the tubed watercolors. These are tubed acrylics. Down here are, is it gouache paint? Gouache paint, I think. This is just another jar that, I don't know, I just keep there. There's some more paints, tube paint here. Then this is packaging tape that I use. Then the last drawer is also kind of messy, but this is just like most of my craft stuff. I keep a few plastic cups here. I used to have more craft stuff, but I keep it in another container that's downstairs, actually, behind our couch in the family room. I have just like a ton of stuff. And as far as most of my canvases, I don't store them in this room because there's just, as y'all can see, there's no room for that. I hang some up on the wall. My like wall gallery is pretty sad right now, but that's where I keep some. So here I just have this plain canvas that I'm going to be doing something on soon. I have my tarp here that I absolutely love. Allows me to paint pretty messily if I want to. I have my easel that I just sit here. It goes back and forth from being in my own personal bedroom to being in here. But I'm going to scoot it out of the way for now. Over here is just like a pile of more stuff, guys. I just have a ton. There's more bags right there that I use as far as teaching or when I'm going to friend's house. This is a primer. I just have white paint. There's water here because I use it when I'm pouring. This is my pouring stuff, and then I have this jar for when I travel. I just take that and fill it up. Floetrol stretches a lot, so usually that's enough for a couple of paintings, more than a couple. And then I have this blow dryer that I sit here because I use it quite often, and I keep it plugged up. And I have some paper towels that I grab. And there's just other little tools in here that I sometimes use when I pour, but not much. And these are just old containers that I have used pouring in the past. There's more plastic containers down there that I have used. And and I might use it for teaching and stuff. I don't know why this is here. This needs to go downstairs. And then I just have like bottles like this laying around because I've used that before. So that's this little corner here is pretty much my like pouring central type thing. And then when you move over this side, on the other side of the window, I have these sticks that I use for these paints over here that I will get to. And then I just got this. I just stuck it in there because I didn't know where else to put it. I have more white paint here behind it. I have just some spray, more white paint. I keep my camera like somewhere in this general area. That's kind of where I put all my old camera stuff. That's just old cameras. And then this is just a pile of art towels that I use. And then this is just a painting that I haven't finished. I just stuck it in a box. I actually need to get rid of those boxes because I don't think, yeah, they're empty. So I need to get rid of those. But this is another thing. These are some of my, I guess, more expensive brands that I like to keep separate from my other ones. It's Golden, and then Winsor Newton's not like the most expensive, but it's still like, I guess, kind of nicer paint, you could say. But that's just in here that I have. And then here's just little like tech stuff as far as USBs, batteries, stuff for my cameras and things like that. And this thing, I really don't even know what this is. These are old paint from my niece when she was here. I have these canvases that I actually should use. I have this, I guess it's a selfie stick, but I kind of like to detach the thing and use it for a tripod for my phone. Just some couple of painting tools, a top. This top goes to this container over here, but you can't put it on top. So it's just random stuff. It's kind of like my random spot. In this corner, I have a few boxes that are full of some things that I painted for a show that didn't sell, so I just keep them over here. A few random canvases that I might cover or just get rid of. I have a few packaging boxes for like prints or original pieces on paper. And then I have this. This is for some students. I just keep it over here so when they need it, they can use it. I have an extra tarp. I have some more blank paper. This is also for, these are ornaments that I haven't painted on, so that's for Christmas. And then right here is all my paper on this little thing. These are two separate white things that I've had for a long time. I really want to get a better system for my paper. I just haven't. But on top, this is just something I keep my really large sketchbooks in and papers that I am working on. Here, I should have made this a little neater, but this is just a pair of pants that I have not finished at all, that I want to keep writing on. Under, I just have more sketchbooks. These are old sketchbooks and old artwork that I kind of keep on top. If you haven't seen some of my old artwork videos, you guys should go back to my channel, go back through the channel and watch it. I'll try to link it down below if I remember. Here, this thing I have that I'm so excited to paint on this. I'm going to do one of those like ocean resin things. I finally got some more. So I just sat it here for now, but I just have more paper. This is stuff I usually use for teaching. And I have this. This is stuff I normally use for my sketchbook or teaching. And then down here, I just have more paper, but this has paper with like designs on it. And then that's just some wood stuff. And I have a laminator and some laminating like sheets down there. So in front of it, I sat, like I said, this resin, and then next to it, I have another one of these, like, things. It's just a black version. I don't know what it's called. But this is my, I guess, like, my normal wall acrylic paints that you don't normally paint with, but I do like that swirly design with it. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but this is old canvas that got really messed up. So I probably honestly should throw that away. But yeah, I just have a bunch of paints up here. Not sure whose wooding thing that is actually. Oh, these are my niece's. Oh, yeah. And then down here, I have just some more paper towels. This is kind of where I grab the, like, paper towels real quick. If I'm on this side, and then I have more, you know, my terrible plastic cups. I know. I have parchment paper that's helpful to set the canvas on for drying. And then this thing that I just keep pens and pencils in when I travel. Back here is where I keep my spray paints. This is just a bag that I use when I travel for art shows. Another bag I use, but it's probably full of like plastic bags or receipts. And then some random sketchbook. This like this is canvas. I guess a tarp that I got that I'm actually gonna paint on. So look out for that video if I do make it into a video. So that's that so far. And then like I said, I have this gallery wall up here that I try to store some canvases on, but most of them are either in my bedroom or downstairs. All right, it's been a lot of information. So now we're gonna move to my favorite. Oh, I almost kicked down the easel. My favorite spot, where most of my paints are. This is like the most colorful section, as you guys can see. I'll start from down here and work my way up. But down here, again, another random spot. Don't know a ton that's down here other than like my pins, maybe some more tape, a few glue sticks. That's for oil paint that I don't really use, like the turpine. Is it turpine? Turpenoid. Sorry, I don't paint with oils, so sorry for butchering that. And then just chalk paint, because I do have that chalk wall. Oh, I didn't show you this. I really wanted this when I painted the room. I just don't really change it that often at all. This is kind of one of my favorite quotes that I got from another artist at a show. So I just decided to write it on the wall. And then this is a cute little dream catcher that I made. So that's that. But yeah, so that's what's down here in this corner. And then we move over, and this is like where I sit the lamp. And that's right there. And then this is all my spray paints. This is all my other spray paints that I don't use as often. That I just keep down here. And then this alcohol that's terrible. And then this is other oil stuff. I don't even know what this is. What does it say? If it'll focus. Oh, that's thinner. Alright, so now in this corner, this is one of my favorite spots. It looks terrible, but this is where I keep pretty much all my pastels, color pencils, charcoal, all the good stuff that I now put to use in my paintings, because I used to just kind of, they'd be sitting here, but I've started to slowly collect pastels and stuff. I love them. I absolutely love them. And then in this thing, here's a few teaching books and kind of like coloring books, I think. Oh, these should be over there, but these are just some pens. Actually, no, I'll leave them here. Because this is like this is another thing that I start to use. This is just like my pen central. These are some brush pens in the back that my mom got me back here for Christmas one year. And then these are all like my fine point pens. There's some like, these are different just types of brush pens. This is, I think this is, what's it called? Calligraphy pens. And then there's some gel pens back here, as you guys can see. And I just love this thing she got me. It sits enough pens. I used to have barely anything in here, and now there's all full. And I just love that because I actually use them now. And then back there, I just have some permanent markers, some more plastic bags, probably some more towels that I paint with. And then this is just like a random thing of pencils, and I don't know if there's an eraser in there or a sharpener. And then this is just like a charging dock that I have. Sorry if I'm like talking really fast. I do have to go soon, so. But I also didn't want this to take long because I know I already have a video, but it's not the biggest place either, so I don't want to like stretch everything. So right here, I just have like 3-4 jars full of paintbrushes, palette knives, scissors, and stuff like that. I just have some sticky notes when I need to write a note to myself right here. This is some fabric medium that I add sometimes. Here's the squeegee. I have my alcohol inks and my spray bottle here, which I use often for these. These are the high flow acrylics right there. Then I have my favorite candle scent. It's a rose one from, what's it called? Bath & Body Works. I'd recommend trying this one. It smells so good. Back here is just some stuff my parents use for ironing, so that's not really mine. They get that little corner. This is a cute little pouch. I don't remember the name of the company. Oh my gosh, camera focus. But I got this from one of the girls at one of the art shows I did where there's young entrepreneurs, and she made this. It's so cute. I thought I could just like kind of tie it to my waist when I go somewhere. I can carry paintbrushes, and right now I have some watercolor brush pens in here. So I just sit that right here. Behind there is just like a little SCAD notebook that I got from when I went to visit that I keep. And then here is all my main paints. And here I have like browns, greens, yellow, oranges, kind of, I guess, earthier colors. And then here I keep like my blues, pinks, purples, and stuff like that. So like, just like my more colorful stuff. And this is a container I got from Marshall's, I think. Still has a tag on it. But I love this thing. It's really not convenient at all because if you guys know, I used to have that thing on the wall, but it just got way too heavy. Oh, I forgot to show you this one. I still have that one, but it's kind of sad. I just use those paints for when I'm teaching. But the one over here just got way too heavy because I was collecting too many paints. So I got these things. And as you can see, like, it's not the most convenient thing because I have to like dig all the way down when I want a certain color in the container, but I love the way it looks and I love this container, so I deal with it. And yeah, and then this is just some color swatches of some colors I got from Winsor & Newton that I have on my wall. And I guess over here I forgot to show you this color chart thing I got from a school that I went to visit. And then those are my, hold on. Sorry, I keep having to clean my camera, but these are my overalls, and those is just a sweater that I got messy and I just kind of hung there whenever. I don't even think I can fit these anymore, to be completely honest, but you know, that's fine. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let me turn the camera around so I can do the outro. Okay, so I apologize for the camera not focusing, but yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the room. I hope you guys like it. This is a good idea for people who have like smaller spaces. Just be creative and do what works for you. I've packed a lot in this room, but I have some sort of organization a little bit that I make work for me. And as long as I have a space to paint and a space to put my stuff, I'm happy. So you don't have to have some major giant art studio. Of course, those are nice, but if you're just starting out, find a space. I used to paint in my room. That's where I did it, and I would keep all my paints in this drawer under my bed. But then I started to grow and I came in here. So yeah, just start where you are, and it's fun creating a space for yourself and being creative in that way as well. So yeah, if you guys have any, make sure to send me pictures. I'd love to see it. You can send it through my Instagram. The link will be down below. I'm also going to link my new YouTube channel that I haven't really posted on, but I would love if you guys go subscribe to that. I have one video up now, and then I'll be editing another one later. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.